Alrighty, guys. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back here to another live stream, my friends. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day so far. I guess, well, pretty much the day is mostly over. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. We're going to go ahead and jump on into it. So, yeah. So, if y'all may not have heard, I've been a little sick lately. I've been coming down with a stomach bug. So, expect a couple of breaks in this live stream. Just going to go ahead and say that. But I decided I wanted to be here for you guys for a little bit regarding these severe weather potential for tonight and into tomorrow. We're going to be live here as long as I can go, literally as long as I can go, or until basically I can't go on anymore. So, but anyways, my friends, well, what's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. So we are watching. Let's see here. Currently, we got one severe thunderstorm warning, which is pretty simple. We got 12 minutes to go here on this one. Not too much longer on the storm here. Tornado possible, though. Tornado possible. Quarter size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts that we are watching out there for. So we're definitely looking out there for it. Let's see here. Awesome. Anyways, let's see what we got here for today. Oh, first of all, Mark, dude, thank you for the $10 super chat, man. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you so much. We have Nikki. We have, let's see here. Tiffany, we have Brooklyn, got ourselves Bunzy, we have Sharon, Melissa, Landon, Grayson, Andrea, Velocity, Mike, Daisy, Velocity, MP, Dawn's channel. See here. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone is doing well. Let's see here. Buns, I'm doing okay. Like I said, I've been a little sick lately. I got the stomach bug, but other than that, I mean, I guess I'm hanging in there. Just wanted to be here for you guys for a little bit today. Let's see here. Thank you, Velocity. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you, Sharon. Appreciate it. But yeah, so if you guys don't know what's going on today, we got ourselves a enhancer. It's actually a pretty big threat for tonight. We're going to hop you guys over here to this page here. Actually, let's turn on both here. We'll go ahead and turn on that overlay there. So whenever it comes to it today, we got ourselves a enhanced risk, pretty good severe weather threat out there towards like central Kansas, a lot of places out there towards central and eastern Nebraska. We got an enhanced risk, which is that level 3 threat on the spectrum. The scale goes up to 5. We're right in the middle, which that's a pretty good severe weather threat, that also does slightly extend. Why is my page so off? Anyways, it also extends into portions like south central South Dakota there, like really far southern, right there towards the state line. So we got ourselves a level 3 threat out there. Slight risk level 2 threat goes all the way down through basically western Texas here. And then we got ourselves another little slight risk out there towards the mid-Atlantic. We did have an enhanced risk earlier today, but most of that, or that did downgrade it actually. So we're now at a slight risk for those regions there. So that includes like Virginia Beach, Richmond area, and all that stuff. Let's see here. What's up, Russian? Hope you're doing good. Saying, hey, Andrew. Hope you're doing all right, my friend. Let's see here. Pat says Texas never got a drop of rain like everyone was saying. Well, I beg to differ, my friend. There has been a couple of storms today. We did have a watch, and it's pretty low activity, though, I will say, for a watch here. Not a whole lot of storms flew off, just those couple cells. But I don't think it's done yet. That's the thing. I don't think tonight's threat's done for those areas. Let's go ahead and hop on over here to the models. We'll take a look at the models and see what we got going on here. So, I mean, the latest stage triple R does show a couple of showers, maybe a couple of storms firing off there. Probably not going to be anything super wild, though. Yeah, I do think most of the threat actually is done for Texas now that we look at it. But still would watch out for a couple showers and storms. But yeah, the areas we got to really look out for, at least in the near real time, is this development here. So according to the models here, right around like 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern, we could start to see some cells firing off in western Kansas and like western Nebraska. A couple storms out there in, western South Dakota as well. I have to watch out there for a couple of storms. We're going to hop back to my main radar. We're going to take a look and see what we got going on there. Crystal, thank you so much for the $2 Cash App donation. I appreciate that, Crystal. Thank you. Thank you so much, Crystal. That is very, very sweet of you. I really appreciate that, and that'll definitely help me out a lot. Let's see here. Yeah, we're not doing zip codes right now, y'all. Let's see. Do I think Indianapolis will have a 20th threat for Wednesday? I think you're under the threat. I'm pretty sure. Barely. Yeah, 2%. Let's see. Kevin says H-Roll. Yeah, the H-Roll did not do good on this event here. So there you go. I got a couple cells firing off in western Nebraska here. You can currently see got a couple storms out in that region. Let's hop over to Kansas. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, looks like a cell's trying to develop near Dodge City. Let's see. We're gonna hop to velocity, check on that guy. Yeah, it didn't look like much anything impressive right now. So it's is that new? Oh yeah, look at that. Well, there you go. It's starting to develop. You can kind of see your frontal boundary here on the radar. There's your front right there. Interesting. So as that cap breaks, we're going to start to get some more storms firing off here. Let's see. We'll hop over to models again here. Yeah, there's that one cell that the model was talking about there. Yeah, so this is really expected to take off in the next hour or so. Yeah, this just really kind of turns into a big clump of mess as we continue into the overnight hours. So, yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have that threat into the overnight hours. And, of course, as we work way into tomorrow, too, honestly, I think tomorrow is going to be some of the biggest stuff regarding this event here. I think we're going to see a lot of the heaviest activity here for tomorrow. Let's see here. But yeah, I do want to mention the SPC outlook again with you guys, because I want to show you guys the probabilities we got for today. So, like I said, we have an enhanced risk here. Tornado probability, we do actually have a SIG Tor risk. So what that means is basically we have ourselves a potential, okay, in these regions here. We got ourselves a potential that we could see some tornadoes that could be EF2+. So we're talking some pretty strong tornado potential. This is also for like western, kind of west central Kansas there, and like central Nebraska. We got that 10% Tor risk out there we need to keep an eye out there for. Also a pretty broad 5% risk, which is still a decent tornado risk that we still need to keep an eye out there for. Which this includes like north central Texas, like Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and even a little sliver up there towards southwestern Iowa and southern South Dakota is in that threat there. So we'll need to keep a close eye out there for those regions, especially in the yellow, because that's where we're going to have the potential for a couple of strong tornadoes throughout tonight. Also hail. Yeah, hail's a big problem here too, especially in the red. That's a 30% chance of seeing hail basically above 2 inches in diameter. So we're talking some real big hail potential out there towards Kansas, Nebraska, even a little another hatch risk there for hail, 2 inches or higher, but a 15% chance across the yellow. So the green's a 5% chance, the yellow's a 15% chance, and the red's a 30% chance for hail within 25 miles of a location. So yes, velocity, that is tonight. This is tonight. This is tonight's risk. Yeah, damaging winds, not as much of a concern, but obviously we do have a little 30% risk area, non-significant, so winds should be between 60 and 70 mile-an-hour wind gusts mostly. Could have a couple freak storms that could go a little higher in some cases. But yeah, honestly, like I said, we got ourselves level 3 threat there for some damaging winds. The biggest threat for that's going to be down there towards like south central Nebraska and up there towards like north central Kansas. That's where we're going to have that greatest potential for those damaging winds. 15% chance across the yellow. Got 3 areas up in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and one actually in Virginia and North Carolina. So got ourselves a little bit of a threat for that. We got to look out there for. Let's see here. Gonna see if I can catch up with some of the chat here. We have family in Louisville, Kentucky. See Oklahoma, so I hope things don't get too crazy, says Melissa. Gotcha. Yeah, so thankfully Louisville, Kentucky does not have that much of a threat today. We have it's just a little marginal level 1 threat here. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I mean, obviously there's been so much worse events, so much worse threats, I should say. For this area, this is, like I said, a low-end severe concern. But it's something you shouldn't ignore. I mean, just keep an eye on the radar and all that stuff there. Let's see here. Oh, that's really interesting. This is really interesting. So let me hop you guys back over to radar. This is where I used to live, up towards Louisville, actually, out there by LaGrange. There's flash flood warning going on there. They actually got hit by a pretty good storm a minute ago. Let's see. I'm going to need to hop back my radar. Let's see here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at that guy. The thing definitely was, wow, likely producing some hail out there. It's really interesting. It just, you know what? You can actually kind of see that outflow boundary. Y'all see that? See that little noodle? That little pool noodle under there, right there. See it right under Crestwood? So that is your outflow boundary. That's basically cold air coming down from the mid-levels of the atmosphere from the thunderstorm. So convection, so the hot air rises and the cold air sinks. That sinking cold air hits the surface and smacks out and pushes in all directions, which it can sometimes show up on radar, which is pretty cool. Usually because it's kicking up some strong winds and can get some dust and stuff up in the air, which radar can scan. Let's see here. I guess the main reason it's enhanced is because of the NATO threat. Well, no, the main reason main reason is because of hail. Like I was saying, back over here at the, let's see here, the SPC outlook here. Yeah, the main reason is because of hail. We got ourselves at 30% hail risk out there towards like central, northern Kansas, into like Nebraska and like southern South Dakota there. Yeah, in which that's the main reason we have that. Of course, the tornado threat does have part to do with it, but the main would actually be hail today. The main threat's hail today, followed by, of course, that tornado threat. Well, actually, no, it goes hail, then damaging winds, then tornadoes. But they're all still pretty big risks, in which that's something that, I mean, we need to watch out for all of them, really. We definitely need to keep an eye out there for all of those. Let's see here. Okay. But yeah, so yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. Also, tomorrow's risk, guys. Tomorrow we have a pretty big risk as well. As that cold front advances eastward, it's going to bring that severe weather threat along with it, and it's going to give us a pretty good shot for severe weather up in the orange with the greatest probability. Level 2 threat, or that middle threat for tomorrow, is going to be across the yellow, and that lower threat is going to be across the dark green. But regardless of dark green, yellow, or orange, there's still a risk for severe weather, in which we'll need to keep an eye out there for. Tornado probs, kind of similar, 10% risk out there towards like western Illinois. Let's see, central, kind of southeastern Iowa, and like northeastern Missouri there. That's tomorrow's risk, guys. Hail, same thing, 30%. Not as big of a hail, not as big as a 30% SIG as we have like today or tonight. But it's definitely, like I said, it's definitely still a pretty big hail threat. Well over 2-inch diameter hail is expected in these regions here, with that netting around it. Of course, damaging winds here, not as much of a threat, actually, at 15% risk. Like I said, today we have a little 30% risk area regarding damaging winds, which I'll go and show you now. So here's today's. So a little 30%. Now tomorrow is 15, so it's a little bit lower, but still will be a concern for tomorrow that we'll need to definitely be watching out for. Let's see. I dread July and August in velocity. I hear you. It gets a little hot. Yeah, wasn't that like July and August, like some of the hottest months, dude? It can be brutal. It can definitely be brutal. Pat says sister leaves for tomorrow for Italy. Oh, well, hopefully safe travels. Let's see. The wind threat seems odd for nasty line that could form. Yeah, so the models, let's see here. We'll bring it back over here. Can hop over to the models again. So yeah, this main threat, like the mode of storms here, let's see. Obviously tonight we're going to have a couple discrete potential cells developing. Wait for this to load here. Yeah, a couple, maybe some discrete cells. But yeah, later tomorrow, this is just going to turn into a possible just like big QLCS. I mean, you can kind of see a long line of storms developing, maybe a few other ones that are ahead of that. Not as intimidating looking though. But let me hop to HRRR here. We'll look at the O Zulu. We'll see what we got going on. Yeah, I mean, this thing... So, yeah, there's not as much of a well-defined line according to HRRR here. It's just kind of a bunch of clustered storms, maybe a couple embedded supercells. But I will tell you this, though. The HRRR, this model, has not been doing very well with this event here. In which it honestly should be taken with a grain of salt. It's definitely... it's been little bit off for this event here. Let's see. What's up, Salvation? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Hope you are well. Let's see here. What's up, Mom? Yeah, but let's hop on back over here to the radar site here, or to our radar view. It's kind of an interesting storm there towards Buffalo Gap. Yeah, we got no severe warnings right now, actually. We're kind of sub-severe right now. We did have that one that was in South Dakota over here somewhere, but they canceled that one. But these storms are pushing boundaries of sub and, you know, sub-severe and severe itself. Let's see here. Yeah, South Central Kansas, not the best. Sorry, South Central South Dakota, not the best radar coverage here. But we definitely got a pretty strong storm out there towards Murdo. A lot of lightning activity on that one. Let's see here. How bad is Minnesota going to get tomorrow? Let's see here. Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. So here's tomorrow's threat up in Minnesota. Just a very small, low-lying marginal risk down in the deep state. Severe thunderstorm or two could be possible. Honestly, like I said, the odds are not really expected to be widespread severe weather, which is good for those areas. But yeah, further a little bit to the south out there, like Iowa and Illinois and Missouri, those are the areas we got to really watch out there for. Let's see here. Definitely an interesting storm out there. Let's see here. Is there going to be enough instability in central Indiana for tornadoes on Wednesday? Yeah, I mean, there's going to be the possibility. Let's see here. We're going to hop y'all over to... Let's see. We'll go ahead and bring up our thing over here. Yeah, so you can actually see, oh yeah, for Wednesday, there's going to be a pretty good amount of instability available. According to like NAM, we're going to have like nearly 2,000 joules per kilogram, which that's a pretty good amount. Yeah, I mean, also some agreement there with the RAP model there too. Yeah, pretty good amount of that there. Let's see here. So yeah, copy. There's going to be enough instability there. Yeah, Jordan, I saw that. Thank you for the 2, but you don't gotta be saying all that, because there's people that are generally worried about severe weather here, and you don't need to feel their fear, my friend. So, thank you to the mod who did delete that, actually. All right, so we're going to keep an eye on these couple cells out there in western Nebraska. Let's see here. So we're keeping an eye on these guys here. We'll we'll definitely be keeping an eye on those because the models, like I said, the HRR, which has been a little off on this event here so far. Like I said, we'll definitely need to keep an eye on those storms. Right now, they're not currently anything severe. Models were also showing the cells starting to fire off down here. You know what I can do? What I should do is I should bring up our cameras. I think we got cameras up in Kansas here. Let's see here. I don't know about Kansas, but we'll see. I have a lot of state cameras. Some of them work well, some of them don't. So, let's see. I can try to pull some up towards that one cell in Dodge City. They're not that good of cameras, I'm not going to lie with you. Let's see. Oh, wow, that's something else. Well, I mean, here's... if I could... it's not very good. It's just a big open window. I wish I could, like, full screen it. Also, it's very fuzzy, but you know what? It's... There's lightning. Yeah, that's in Dodge City there. That's like the only storm. Got a little bit of plumes up north here. It could be another storm trying to develop there. Heading towards Nest City area. And you can see that frontal boundary there. See that big noodle. Let's see. What's up, Mazio? Hope you're doing good. New Twisters movie. Oh yeah, yeah. See, I'm not putting my my hopes too high, guys, on that movie. I mean, I can understand. If it impresses me, it impresses me. But I'm not going to go into it like expecting it to be like as good, if not better, than Twister itself. I'm sorry, but no matter how good this movie is, it's not going to feel the same as the original Twister. Yeah, just saying. Let's see. Let's see here. But yeah. Yeah, so we're also going to watch on these guys out here towards, like I said, western Nebraska. Let's check towards eastern. Oh, got a bunch of crap vection out there. Not a whole lot going on, just a bunch of nasty thunderstorms. These guys are not really a concern, honestly. Just lightning, thunder producing, spotty type of storm activity. I think that continues. I got a couple cells up there in southeastern Kansas. Chris says I need some rest. I know. Yeah, like I said, I'm actually dealing with the stomach bug right now, so it's. So I just wanted to hop on here for a while for you guys, stream as long as I can, so that I can, like I said, so that I can be here for you guys, because I know there's big days of severe weather tonight and tomorrow, and you know I always feel terrible, dude. I always feel terrible not being able to cover these events here, even if I'm sick. Even if I'm sick, I mean, like I said, I have the stomach bug, which probably could expect a few breaks in this live stream, but like I said, honestly, yeah. I'm good, Ma. Thank you. Let's check towards Texas. Let's go ahead and hop down to our Texas friends out here. Don't think there's much going on. Yeah, y'all's event didn't really do too well down in Texas today. I had a couple severe storms, but it was mostly just one long-tracked storm. I don't even think there's any tornado warnings. Yeah, so there's Wichita Falls. Is that camera still? Got a storm northeast of Lawton, northwest of Wichita Falls, but yeah, nothing concerning as of now. Yeah, right now our heaviest storm activity is actually in like South Kansas and western Nebraska. Let's see here. Kylie says, "Is Oklahoma City in the clear tonight?" I don't think you're quite in the clear. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, you are in the... let's see. Yeah, I mean, you're in that slight risk for severe weather. Let me hop to models to see what we got going on there. See what we got going on here. Yeah, so ARRR, which let me let you know, this model's been not doing very well with this event here. Some events it does okay, some events it doesn't. But it does still show a couple of storms rolling through here. Let's see here, Brandy coming in here with a $2 Cash App donation. Thank you so much, Brandy, saying get some ginger ale. I do have some, thanks to Mother. Yes, I do. But thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that very, very much. Appreciate it. What's all this about? New NATO cast. Holy cow. Oh, that's a little interesting. We're gonna have to hop you guys over here for a minute to... I need to bring up my Twitter for a second. I need to show you guys something. So NATO cast is basically a model that kind of predicts probability for tornadoes. And well, let me just show you. It's a little concerning. So NATO cast, like I said, it's just a weather model or computer model. It's putting us, so obviously tomorrow's risk we actually have. So here's first of all, this is tomorrow's actual risk here for tornadoes. So we got that 10% risk up there in like Missouri, Iowa, and Illinois. And the model is wanting a 15% risk for tomorrow, which is a little bit interesting. So remember, though, that's not an official SPC outlook, but it's definitely something that we'll need to watch out for. Like I said, tomorrow, I think tomorrow is going to be the big day of the two. Like between today and tomorrow there. Let's see. John says, how am I doing, Andrew? You feeling better? Not really. Still a little sick, but kind of dragged myself together to come here with you guys. Stream for a little bit. Because like I said, I'm not gonna leave you all hanging. I don't like to. Even if I'm like sickest of sick, I still try to do as much streaming as I can. Because yeah, I know there's a lot of people up tonight who's worried about the severe weather, and obviously who's scared of it. Which, like I said, obviously the point of the channel here is to keep you guys weather aware and keep y'all informed. And no matter if I'm sick or not, I'm still gonna try to be here with you guys. But like I said, just expect a couple of breaks this live stream. But as of now, we're actually kind of chilling. We got no warnings, no severe warnings. Got one special marine warning. I think that's out there by Virginia. I got one flash flood warning. Let's see, special marine warning. Special attention to the boaters out by Virginia Beach. 15 minutes though, not too much longer. Winds 34 knots or greater. Got a storm south of Richmond. Still got a slight risk out there. Yeah, like we got Oldham County. Got LaGrange here in that flash flood warning. Yeah, we got one flash flood warning, and it's for LaGrange, where I used to live. Oh, buddy. Let's see. What's up, Ronaldo? Hope you're doing good. Just wanted to check back on how I'll be doing up in Iowa. I think I should prepare for anything significant going on, possibly down things. Yeah, so obviously tomorrow, Iowa is going to be one of the most impacted states. So if you live in Iowa, I would definitely be extra weather aware tomorrow, especially if you live towards the central southeastern side of the state. Here's the SPC outlook for tomorrow. So we got a 10% TOR risk out there, hatch risk, so potential of EF2+. In terms of hail, 30%. Damaging winds, 15% out there. So, yeah, between hail and damaging winds, we got to really look out there for. Let's see. Brandy says we'll be okay because you did your job. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Brandy. Appreciate it. But I wanna be here for a while. Talk to Trevor. He said the lake is up by the fire. Wow. About 4 bouts of hail. What? Lots of rain, thunder, and lightning. I was going to ask him if he saw hail, because there was a big hail core on that storm. Here, look at this. Like, we go back 100 frames here, right? Back to when that storm was kicking off. Let the radar load here for a second. Yeah, so there you go. Storm comes up on LaGrange there. And see that purple and see that purple color? That is like pretty large hail potentially out there. Storm was a hail producer, but I think that storm is basically dying out. It looks like. Let's see. Storms in Louisville tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna have a shot for severe weather tomorrow. Louisville's in a marginal though, level 1 threat, so nothing too extreme. Let's see. Could I take a look at the storms near Eagle, Nebraska? Yeah, I got you. Let me see. Hop back over there. The good news, like I was saying, is there's currently not any severe storms going on right now. Let's see here. Yeah, so yeah, these guys aren't that big of a problem. Oh, wow. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. Here's a photo coming in from that storm where I used to live. Goodness, dude. That's got to be like quarter. Oh, that's bigger than quarter hail. That's like. That's probably $half size hail, honestly. Man. But yeah, anyways, back over here in Nebraska, yeah, these guys are not really anything of concern right now. They're just, we call this crap vection, which is basically just a bunch of storms trying to fire off at once, which just kind of floods the environment and just essentially just doesn't allow for much severity to kick off, really. Nothing concerning on these. The most you're going to see out of these right now is just a bunch of heavy rainfall, a bit of lightning and thunder. That's about it. Maybe small hail, but anyways, let's see. My sister's in LaGrange. I used to live in LaGrange. That's actually where I moved before I moved here. That's crazy, man. It's a small world. I have a question. Does it matter, for example, would it be less severe if you're on the edge of a risk? Example, I live barely in the 10% tornado risk there. Good question. So yeah, you can imagine it as the more you get towards the center of the 10%, that's where your greatest percentage. But you know, you can imagine it because you're right on the edge between the 10% and the 5%. Their SPC outlooks are not perfect, and you know they're not like a gradient. They don't go percentage by percentage, but yeah, I mean, like I was saying, I mean, honestly, it just really depends exactly what percentage you're in. That's what I would go off of, honestly. Like, say if you're in the 10%, then consider that a 10% risk for your area. And if you're in the, obviously, if you're in the 5%, then consider that a 5% there overall. But anyways. Oh my gosh, Proxy! Holy cow, coming in with a $50 super chat. Proxy, thank you so much. That is... Holy cow, that caught me off guard. I'm not even going to lie with you. Proxy, thank you so much for the $50. Holy cow. Hope you're doing good, Prox. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. But thank you so much, Proxy. You are the GOAT. Thank you, Prox. We love you. That is our top supporter right there. Much love to Proxy. Thank you so much, dude. $50. That's a pretty big donation. Thank you so much, Proxy. That is very, very sweet of you. Very, very sweet of you. Like, wow. Thank you once again, Prox. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Ronaldo says, I see. Sounds good. Thank you so much for the info. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, my friend. Yeah, like I was saying right now, guys, we only got one special marine warning, one flash flood warning, but things are expected to start really kicking off here soon. Like I said, this is not the end of a severe weather event. If anything, it's actually the beginning of the event here, kind of. So we still need to, don't let our guard down, even though we have no warnings right now. Things are going to start to pick up here soon. But once again, Proxy, thank you so much. Say hi, Andrew and fam. What's up, Prox? Let's see here. Okay, Proxy. Obviously, just checking in on you. We got a marginal risk for you coming up on day 3, which today is what, Monday? So to be Wednesday. Yeah. So let's hop you guys over there. We actually haven't mentioned this on the stream yet, so we're gonna bring y'all over here anyways. Let's see. There you go. SPC Outlook. Yeah. So coming up here for your procs, we got a little marginal level 1 threat here for Wednesday. There's no breakdown between tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds yet, but there's a 5% chance of seeing severe weather within 25 miles of you. So Proxy, keep an eye out there for that. And to my other folks, specifically, somebody was mentioning towards Louisville, we do got ourselves a level 2 threat, actually a bigger severe weather threat here for Wednesday than compared to today and tomorrow. So we have a marginal today for Louisville, marginal tomorrow, and then Wednesday, slight risk. So the biggest day regarding severe weather is going to be out there towards like Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio here for Wednesday. That's going to be like the greatest concern for severe weather. But day 4, we do got another area for day 4 for Thursday. Got to watch now too. Up there towards northeastern, kind of north central Texas, through eastern portions here of. Let's see here, eastern Ohio, western Arkansas, southwestern Missouri, southeastern Kansas. I don't think we have a day 5. Nope. No day 6. No day 7. And no day 8. Good. Yeah, so it's just between now and Thursday we got to watch out for severe weather. Let's see here. Renee says, hey, Andrew, what do I think? Amelia, Ohio tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see here. Let me bring y'all back over to this view, and I'll go ahead and overlay the day 1 outlook, I guess. You said for tomorrow though, right? Yeah. So we got a marginal level 1 threat. Nothing too big. Just a small threat. How high do the probabilities get for tornado threats? So Austin today and tomorrow is the same, 10% hatch risk. So let's see here. Back over to the SBC outlook. So tornado probs today, 10% risk. Greatest tornado potential today, potentially EF2 plus out there across the yellow. So Nebraska, Kansas. Tomorrow, same thing. Regarding tornado, we do a hatch risk 10% tomorrow as well. So out there towards like northeastern Missouri, central southeastern Iowa, and like western Illinois overall. Let's see. Proxy says, thank you, Andrew. No problem. What time Wednesday? Is this weather becoming nasty in my area? Let's see. Models don't do the best going that far out, but I will look and see. So I wouldn't take this to be super, super seriously. I would take it with a grain of salt, honestly, because yeah, models getting 2+ days out is a little iffy. But it looks like, let's see, is that the 17th? Yes. So you can kind of see this line rolling through you. Could be as early as, it looks like an evening event. It looks like evening. So I'd say between like 7 and 11 p.m. roughly. Roughly around that time, 7 and 11 p.m. Like I said, still not sure on the probabilities regarding the severe concern. Like if it's, we're not too sure on the tornado percentage or the damaging wind percentage or anything like that. But we'll learn that tomorrow. So we'll learn all that tomorrow. Your percentages, but yeah, proxies. It's gonna be sometime in the evening. Overall. No problem, Renee. Glad to help out. Let's see here. Stephanie says, I'm in Southwest Arkansas. Thanks for the update. No problem. No problem. Yeah, so Arkansas's got to keep an eye out there for tomorrow. You said Southwestern, so it really just depends on where you're at. But yeah, we got level 1 across the dark green, level 2 across the yellow. You can kind of see where you're probably at based off the map here. And then, of course, tonight, let's see here. Yeah, tonight we got not really any threat tonight, but tomorrow. That's when it builds in tomorrow. Let's see here. See here. Yeah, Southwest Missouri. Yeah, Southwest Missouri tomorrow is going to be in a bit of heat with that slight risk, which, like I said, is a level 2 out of 5 on the spectrum. But you know, there could definitely still be a bit of severe weather in that slight risk. Of course, you know, actually, slight risks they're pretty decent severe weather concerns. Actually, marginals can produce a couple isolated severe storms. The slight risk can produce, you know, modest, if that's the word for it, kind of, you know, not more than isolated, but less than widespread. What's the word between that? Do you guys know? What's the word that would fit between under widespread and above isolated? Modest? Maybe? English teachers, need your help now. But yeah, so, yeah, level 2 there, and then more of a widespread threat across the orange there. But yeah, so, yeah, the biggest threat tomorrow is going to be up there in northeast Missouri, and central and southeastern Iowa, also western Illinois there. Let's see, moderate, because, yeah, if you say moderate, then people would be like, thinking it's a moderate risk, Jordan. So it's like, people could get confused by that. Let's see here. Prox says, thanks again, Andrew. I'll be home and safe by early afternoon on Wednesday. I won't get caught in any dicey weather. Good to hear, Proxy. Good to hear. It's good to be weather aware, my friend. Let's see here. We're going to bring up our radar. Yeah, we're going to hop on back to these storms over here, y'all. Oh, is that a little hook echo I see there? Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, wow, that didn't line up at all. Been having a lot of gusty winds out there. Just under severe limit, man. Oh, that one's actually severe. 58. Yeah, any wind gusts over 58 miles an hour is considered severe. So you got 51, 53, 52, 58, 51. These are all mile an hour wind gust reports. Intermediate. That sounds better. Huh. Look at that. Look at that, the line just kind of blow up. Let's see. Can't complain about a storm. We need rain the last few days. It's been gorgeous, yeah. Let's see here. Congrats on 25K. Thank you, Crystal. Appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you guys. I'm very thankful for y'all. Yeah, that's interesting. Out of all of this mess, we got no warnings right now. .45 mile an hour wind gusts. Yeah, it's definitely very windy out here. Where's the South Dakota? Let me see if I got cameras out there. I don't know if South Dakota has good cams or not, but we're about to find out. I think we got some cams. see what we got going on. See if they're good cameras or not. They're not really good. They're, man, yeah, they're not video cameras, unfortunately. They're sadly just photo cameras. I was gonna say, I mean, you can see that it's raining. They're pretty high res, though. I'll tell you what, from when they do update the C24. So this was a little bit ago. Mountain time. Yeah, some states have better webcams than others. They're definitely not equal. Let's see. Like half of our cameras I have available, they're like, let's see here. Got that one. Let's try out, let's see, anything in Oklahoma? Couple cells developing north of Wichita Falls. Don't think those are going to do much. A little bit of a noodle strand up there towards Fort Smith. Let's see here. See, intermediate, did I hear Andrew say? Yeah. I think intermediate's probably the best terminology for that, personally. Maybe. Slow mode is killing me. I hear you, Rubby. Hey, can one of my mods turn off or turn down slow mode to like 10 seconds? Because, I mean, there's not that many people in here, so it should be good. It'd be different if we had like 1,000+ people. Trust me, it gets pretty wild if we have a lot of, like, several hundred people. Thank you, mod, whoever did that. Appreciate. We got a cell up here north of Dodge City. Currently just chilling. Whoa, hold on a minute. That's new. Whoa, hold on a second. Why is our dew point so low? Holy cow. Oh my god, dude. Look at these. The dew points go 3, 9, 8 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. And ahead of the front, it goes in the 50s and 60s. Dude, that is quite a drop. Wow. Let's see, 11. Yeah, that's up to date. That's, wow. That is, man. That is definitely interesting. Yeah, we're starting to get some cells developing on that side there too. Yeah, right in there you can see, I mean, literally just really started blowing up. Like, last couple scans, I thought it went from nothing to just something. Let's see here. Is that cell getting worse? What, this one over here? I'd say it's increasing in strength. It's very, very discreet. Zebra says, how bad of an outbreak are we expecting tonight? So we got ourselves a 10% chance. We have ourselves a 10% chance there for, like I said, 10% chance there for significant tornadoes. 30% chance for significant hail. Basically anything above 2 inches. Oh, got a new severe thunderstorm. Hey, would you look at that? Well, that answers your question there. If it's getting more severe. There we go. Severe thunderstorm warning for Jetmore, Hanston, Burdett, Alexander. Let's see here. Towards McCracken and Bazine. Not even for damaging winds, actually. It's just for hail. Just for 1.25 inch hail. Which is $half size. And if you zoom in there, once again, y'all, this is in Kansas. Kansas, just northeast of Dodge City. Let's see here. Yes, we got ourselves a little bit of pink going on there, purple. So that's likely where some of your hail's at. Near Jetmore, Bossy. heading towards Hanson. So Austin's basic question: what determines something on radar a supercell? If you could simplify it, just at any part of the atmosphere, if the storm is rotating, that's considered a supercell. Not all supercells produce tornadoes, though. That's also something to keep in mind. Well, there you go, y'all. I think they canceled that. Yeah, they canceled that marine warning, too. Yeah, I would keep an eye on this here. That's his negative 11. I don't think that's right. Negative 11 dew point. Dude, that is interesting. Yeah, 38 minutes there. 1.25 inch hail. So we got a little bit on that storm. Let's see here. Anything around, let's see here. Is it Lloyd? Yeah, I got a marginal little level 1 threat. Nothing too wild. Yeah, you're good as of now. Not really seeing any storms near you. Servants. Slight risk. Level 2 threat. Check on radar by you. Honestly, I think you're good. I think you're mostly good because that front is passing you with no convection on it. So honestly, I think you're looking pretty good there. Let's see. Search up custom LED. Oh, are you talking about this one? That's pretty neat. Thanks, Court. Shout out to the girlfriend. I was always wanting one of those signs, which is pretty cool. And putting it right under that sunset one, I think that's perfect. No problem. Lloyd and Servant, y'all are very welcome. Glad to help out. No problem, no problem. Let's check up on our Nebraska storms there. That southern side's not doing very well. See how it's kind of more moderate rainfall than heavy stuff up north. Interesting. All that crap vection to the east here. Yeah, this stuff right here I wouldn't worry about too much. This is just a bunch of moderate rainfall. Honestly, shouldn't do that much. A bit of thunder and lightning still possible with those guys, but then you got like southwestern. Let's see, southwestern South Dakota there. Got a lot of lightning activity out there. Pretty strong storms, but not severe as of now. Black Tars is what I think about the rest of the night in San Angelo. I think you guys are mostly good. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, there's not much going on out there. Honestly, I think a lot of Texas is concerned tonight. It's mostly done, to be honest with you. But we'll still keep an eye on it, obviously. But I think you're mostly good, to be honest with you. But yep, so we're watching a severe thunderstorm warning, y'all, out there in western Kansas. Let's see, towards Jetmore, Hanston, Burdett, Alexander, Bazine, I think it is, McCracken. Let's see here. Towards Gray, Dungan's Crossing, and Hanston. Also Orwell included there. 1.25 inch hail and winds that are not damaging. So should be under 50 miles an hour. 58 mile an hour more is considered damaging, so, or under 50. Let's see. Got nothing in Iowa. Yep. Yeah, mostly just got to keep on these guys. Yeah, this storm's pretty discreet too, so this one's gonna use that environment to its advantage. Black Tar says, thanks, mate. No problem. No problem, dude. Glad to help. I just want rain around here. I don't need no tornadoes because we don't need... because we do need the rain. Yeah. I hear you. What's that? That's interesting. That's odd. That storm's growing a limb. See that? Yeah, likely a bit of hail out there by Hanston area. Right in here, that purplish pink color, that is likely a bit of hail. That's in that storm right now. Falling. Some of that's probably falling towards Hanston. Would be surprised. Let's see. And that is tracking towards Dunnigan's Cross. Is that Dunnigan's? Yeah, Dunnigan's Crossing. Which will also come near Alexander. Yeah, that is an interesting storm. I do want to keep an eye on that one pretty closely. Let me open up another radar here. Let's see. Yeah, that was just northeast of Dodge City here. Don't see no mesocyclone on that, so... But I would definitely keep an eye on it. Lloyd says, once again, thank you for keeping everybody in tune with what's going on. I'm off to bed early, day tomorrow, and I got weather radio, so no worries. Nice. Have a good night, everyone. God bless. You too, Lloyd. Thanks for joining, man. Block said, I'm based in Midwest City on RP on C. Mystic, Iowa. Only in large, about... Didn't realize it was small. Oh. I wish I knew what you were talking about, my friend. Based in my Midwest City... I wish I knew what you were talking about. I'm sorry. My brain just doesn't work right now. Yep. So just watching that one isolated cell there. Yeah, looking at sat view, it's definitely getting interesting. Here, give me a minute, I'll show you guys. So that frontal boundary, this guy right here, off to the west of that discrete supercell. Let's see, we're gonna bring you all over here real quickly to the sat view. Actually, I have a better view for that. There you go. Yeah, look at that. Y'all see that? So there's that discrete storm we're talking about right there that's kicking off. And then you got that frontal boundary there starting to produce a bit of convection. So eventually that line might engulf that one storm if it's moving faster. Is that considered a hook or no? Nah, I wouldn't consider it a hook, honestly. I mean, it's gone now. Yeah, so that was the previous one. I don't know. It's hard telling, honestly. I mean, because there is no mesocyclone. I didn't see any rotation on that, so it could just be a storm shape. I'm going to go with no. Renee says, heading to bed as well. Had a bad fall today, not really feeling very well. Oh, sorry to hear that there, Renee. Good night, everyone. Thanks again, Andrew. No problem. Anytime. Hope you feel better. Like I said, I'm suffering the stomach bug myself, so we're kind of in the same boat of not feeling the best. But hope you feel better, my friend. An RP is roleplay. Oh, I figured that's what that was. Our superior stars wanted decent flat, semi-flat, landlocked area. Picked Iowa. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, Iowa's definitely a good one for that. Florida, not so much. Got a lot of strong storm activity out here, but nothing popping severe right now. Nothing too wild. Just a lot of lightning, a lot of thunder, maybe some small hail actually. Just not at that severe criteria right now. Same thing for western Nebraska. Got a couple storms. That northern edge is, I think it's weakening actually. Yeah. I think that storm is losing its kick there. Yeah, the main one we got to watch out for is this guy. So we'll keep an eye on this one. It's literally the only one that's warned right now. So they did update the polygon. They got rid of Jetmore. So Jetmore area, you guys are no longer in the warning there. So warning for Hanston, Burdett. I think it's going to pass just to the west of Burdett, honestly. Let's see, heading towards Alexander, Nicoma. It's going to get close near Rush Center, McCracken area. What about Minnesota? So, Disco, I think Minnesota's not really going to see too much tonight. Let's see here. Yeah, especially up here in St. Paul. No, nothing severe for you, my friend. I mean, even tomorrow, I think you're not even in the convective outlook. Or you're not even in the... Yeah, no severe weather, my friend, for the next 2 days. Next 3 days, really. Not a whole lot coming up for your region. Let's see. What's up, Kayla? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. Quiet here in Ohio. Let's keep it that way. I hear you, Crystal. I 100% hear you. It is... Yeah, it's quiet right now. Not much, but I hate to be the bad news person, but yeah, we're gonna have to watch out for Wednesday for your area. Wednesday is gonna be a day we need to watch out for. Tomorrow, for you, I think you're out there. Yeah, we have a marginal tomorrow, level 1 threat across Ohio, more specifically the southwestern side. The biggest threat's gonna be there for Wednesday, but we'll take it day by day. Disco says, thank you. No problem. You're very welcome. I am glad to help out. Let's see here. But yeah, so they removed Jetmore. Once again, this is out there in Kansas, western Kansas. We're watching a storm. Literally the only severe warned right now, so... Just kind of chilling, watching this one storm. Also watching that front to the west. It blew up, but I don't think it's doing anything crazy. It's just it blew up quick, but it's not getting super wild per se right now. Roby says a lot of pollen in the air. Both vehicles had a yellow haze this morning. Local raw honey people, it helps. Oh yeah, I hear you, Roby. I did the same thing up in Virginia. Back when I lived in Virginia, bad pollen up there. And here down in Florida, Central Florida, where I live now, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Everything's covered in pollen, which is just lovely. It's been that way for a while now. Pollen season. So much fun. Honestly, though, knock on wood, my allergies this year weren't that bad, as they typically are. More of a mild season compared to others. It was the worst, I think, when I lived in Virginia, honestly. And then I lived in Kentucky for a little bit. Kentucky's was, pretty bad. Pretty bad, but I think Virginia was the worst. But that could be because we had a bunch of lilac bushes. We had a ton of lilacs, which I love them. I can only be exposed for 5 minutes, and then my whole face just congests. Yeah, I do. Definitely, let's see. Arizona, a lot of pollen. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure. How is Seminole, Oklahoma look for overnight? Isn't Seminole over here somewhere? Keep on forgetting where Seminole, Oklahoma is. I feel like it's... Oh, man. Where's it at? Is it down here, maybe? Let's see. I don't think I spelled that right. Let's see. Hold on a minute. Let me grab this here. Here we go. Yeah, I just didn't spell it right. Got a couple storms convecting to your north. Got a few thunderstorms popping off out there. Nothing to worry about as of right now. Let's see what the new models have to say here. Oh, got a 03 Zulu run coming through. Yeah, possibility for a couple stray thunderstorms and all that stuff going through. A couple of which could be severe tonight, but I wouldn't freak out about it. So if you have a weather radio, just turn it on. Turn on alert mode. That way, if you do get a warning, you'll be woken up. But other than that, you should be pretty good. I feel like this one might be losing a bit of strength here, y'all. Starting to lose that. So if you look back, you have all these like little white and kind of pinkish colors here. So that's likely where there's some hail, but it looks like we're starting to lose a lot of that. Now it's just turning it back into heavy rain, and the warning's only there for $50 hail, which it looks like the hail might be dying down a bit. Let's see. This terrible lilac smells like... They do. They do. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, guys. Heading out. All right, see you later, Mo. You're very welcome, Colin. No problem. See, North Missouri overnight. Honestly, I feel like you guys are gonna be relatively fine. Yeah, I feel like your main thing's gonna be tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, so a couple of storms overnight possible, but honestly, yeah, your big stuff's probably not gonna be until like tomorrow afternoon. That's interesting. Let's see. Is that a rotation out there by Dighton? There might be a little bit of rotation out there by Dighton area. Both radars are picking up on it. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that one. You're welcome, Chris. No problem. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that Dighton storm there. That's... Radar's scanning pretty far away, but there's maybe a little bit of rotation out there. Let's see, I mean, we're scanning 4,600 feet out there. We up to other radar by Dighton. There's also that rotation on that radar there too. So we'll see. See what they do with that one. Kind of surprised nothing has came from this evening yet as far as storms. Yeah. And it's almost midnight. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, honestly. We'll definitely need to keep an eye on that one cell there. We can see it from both radar perspectives. North of Dighton, we got that little bit of rotation there. And then southeast, from that radar site there, you got still that rotation out there. They might tornado warn that, actually. I mean, because the information we got here from this, I mean, this is scanning 8,000 feet. The other one's scanning 4,000 feet. But they're both showing a bit of rotation. Yeah, we'll definitely watch it. Definitely watch it for a little bit. Take a look at the flooding side of things here. We got a bit of flooding concern here for today. Let's see. Yeah, so across the dark green areas, we got a little bit of flooding potential tonight. So if you're in that area in the dark green, or especially the yellow there, if you're in an area that's prone to flooding, definitely want to be keeping an eye out there for that, because a bit of flooding could be possible. Marginal slight. So tonight, greatest potential for flooding is going to be down there towards the southeastern side of Kansas, western side of Iowa, and northeastern Nebraska out there. So we'll need to watch that one closely. Other than that, we got the storms spawning off here. There's been a few tornado possible attacks this evening. Yeah. I don't think we've had any tornado warnings today, have we? Could be wrong on that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at that. They did downgrade that severe warning back down to quarter hail, which makes sense because, like I said, that seems like it's been kind of fading a little bit, you know. Reflectivity scans aren't as high in terms of DBZ. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, like we go back a couple. Well, now you can't, but yeah, it seems like that precipitation's thinning out a bit. Storm's probably kind of dying out here. Hopefully, we'll lose that warning. Let's see here. Looks like that rotation out there near Dighton's kind of fading, hopefully. Yeah. Good sign. Saw on Twitter last night half of the United States weather radars went down. Yeah, they did. Yep, we lost half of our radars yesterday. I don't know what's going on. I think it's a network error, something like that. Not exactly sure what caused that, but could have been a new number of things. But the good news is that we have it back now, and that's all that really matters. I mean, obviously, these red ones are the ones that are down. So out of the whole United States, you can see most of these gray ones. That means they're operational. So we're chilling. There's a terminal radar. Let's see, when does the new Outlook come out, new SPC? We're gonna take a look and see when that new. Oh, we still got like 2 hours before that new Outlook comes out. Yeah, we're not gonna be live then, probably. Let's see here. 14 minutes. Yeah, that one doesn't got too much longer. Honestly, it'll probably. If the string continues, it'll probably just run out. It probably won't get rewarned. Will Michigan get hit by storms? Not tonight. A couple storms. Sorry, you're in a thunderstorm risk, but nothing severe tonight. Tomorrow, southern Michigan. You can see out there, southern Michigan. We got a little severe weather threat down there, towards like Kalamazoo, Detroit, south of Grand Rapids, towards Lansing, south of Flint. for it. Oh, yeah. Look at that thing. The thing is definitely breaking up. I mean, look at that. You're starting to get some slices in your precipitation there. That thing is definitely dying out. Oh. Rest in peace. Got 12 minutes left on it. Yeah, look at this here. We're gonna hop back to 50 frames here. Let's see. So yeah, you can see once that storm fired off there. Let's see here. You know, just before there, I mean that's where it got pretty strong. Now, when comparing it to recent scans, yeah, it's first of all there's more cuts in our reflectivity there. It's storm's destabilizing a bit. It's not as organized. Plus, there's like no, you know, because in previous scans you had like this big hail core. That's no longer even a visibility there. So, let's see here. El Dorado, Kansas, 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. says more, man. Let's see. Oh, look, I got you, my friend. Let me pull this up for you. El Dorado, Kansas. You said between 3 and 5 a.m. So that would be. Are you in Central Time? I believe. Yeah, I believe this is Central Time. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to hop down to 02 Zulu here. Yeah, so we're gonna have that potential storm roll through. That'll be right around 3. Yeah, right around 3 to 5. Should be done by like 7. Should be out of the to your east, I should say, by 7. But that should be taken with a grain of salt, because once again, HRRR is not a model. That's not the best, not the best model, I should say. Matter of fact, all models, like I was saying, they're not 100% accurate, and they should be taken with a grain of salt. But yeah, no, between that time, it does look like you'll get that storm activity rolling through your area. Roby says, thanks, Andrew. And tell you it's been a long day. I'm off to bed. Sounds good, Roby. Thanks for joining. Let's see here. Yep, got 10 minutes left on that warning there. I don't think they're going to extend it, personally. I mean, we'll see. Obviously, it's up to the weather service. But from what we've been monitoring here, it's definitely weakening quite a bit. I think Cap's getting to it. Yeah, we have a pretty strong Cap out there. Like 100, right around 100 joules per kilo. Wow, that is pretty strong Cap. Let's see. I'll bring y'all over here to meso analysis. Yeah, we got quite the uppercutting lower level jet, though. I'll tell you that. So here at our lower atmosphere, I mean, we have about a 50 knot lower level jet. So our winds at the lower elevations are screaming to the north. And then with altitude, so go up to our mid levels, our winds are, yeah, they're changing direction. So, oh yeah, so that sudden change in wind directions and increase in wind speed can create that lower level. You know, that lower level rotation potential. Where's our helicity there? Yeah, pretty decent helicity values out there, by 300 to 350. Could definitely support some tornadoes, but that's if the storm could continue. But, oh, there you go. They canceled that warning. Oh, yeah, it's done. Well, that's definitely good news. Let's see here. Honestly, you guys, I think we're probably going to call it a stream here. I'll tell you what though, if we do get like tornado warnings and stuff like that starts popping off here left and right, then I will go live. Like I said, we're chilling with no warnings right now. It's been pretty quiet so far. So I think I'm gonna roll off for now. But we will come back if there's a tornado warning or something like that. So we're just gonna call it a stream for right now. But once again, big shout out goes to Proxy and obviously Mark for the donations, guys. Thank you all so much. Also, we had a couple donations here on Cashapp as well. Let's see here. Yeah, big shout out goes out there to Brandy as well as Crystal. Thank you, guys. Double Rose says, what happened? We have no active warnings right now. Been sitting here for the last hour and a half. Just, I think we only had like one warning here, so it's like, yeah, it's probably gonna head off here for now. But like I said, if we start getting tornado warnings, like if we start to get like multiple tornado warnings start getting issued, then I'll go back live for you guys. But right now, like I said, I think we're chilling. There's no severe warnings right now. But that's it. Alrighty, guys. Well, once again, thank y'all for joining. Appreciate it. Let's see here. See you later, everybody. Alright, y'all. You guys take care, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out, my friends. See y'all in the next one.